Hello guys, welcome to another Shopify tutorial video. In this video, I'll share with you guys how you can customize your footer of the store and make it look awesome. We'll be using Horizon theme latest version and you will not need to use any paid app or any coding knowledge. I'll give you a step-by-step walkthrough on how you can make your footer look awesome. Let me give you an example. So that is my Horizon theme, and as you can see, it has this stylish looking divider on the top, cool fonts, coloring, and this footer, which is like the copyright part of the footer. It's a different color, and these links and contact are showing up on multi-column. By default, when you install Horizon theme, that is how it looks. So that's another development store where I haven't applied any styling, and that's how it looks. So after following this tutorial, you will have your store looking like this. So without further ado, let's jump into it. I am going to use this development store, and first I am going to log into the backend. Make sure you're logged in as well and close this one here. Okay, so that's our store backend. And we will be navigating to our themes by clicking on online store. And here I have Horizon theme activated, which I've already shown you guys. That's how the footer looks like. But currently it's in older version. So what I'm going to do, I am going to update it to the latest version. So simply click on this arrow and then click on update. And when you click on that, it will start installing the latest version of Horizon theme. Now guys, while this theme is being installed, if you are new to Shopify, there is a link in the description. If you sign up through that link, you will get your store for just $1 a month. So make sure to sign up using that link. So guys, that's our latest version of Horizon theme, version 3.3.1. I'm going to click on publish and then click on publish again to make this live. Okay, our latest version is now published. Now, in order to customize our footer, we will click on edit theme. So that is our theme customizer. And here you can see that we have this footer, which is this part. And below that, we have utilities. So these are two sections which we have in our footer where we will do some customization. So first you will notice is that here we have uneven top and bottom padding, which we should have exactly the same, right? So in this utilities section, I'm going to reduce the gap here to make sure that top and bottom is the same. So our text is center aligned, right? So let's do that. And now you can see that we have our top and bottom to be same as it is. And our spacing is now proper where we have our text vertically center aligned, right? And in order to make it a little more engaging and little more separated than this footer, we will change it the color. And how we can change the color, here we have the color scheme option. You can select any of the color scheme. Now you can create your own color scheme as well, meaning if you don't like the color from these color schemes, you can simply click on this edit here, where you'll be able to change the background color, border colors, and all of these colors. For now, I'm going to go with the default themes, default color schemes. So on our theme customizer, I'm going to go to utilities. And from here, I'm going to change the color scheme to be scheme 5, because that will separate our footer and utilities a little bit and make it a little bit more prompt, right? And we also have these options where we can change social media links. So if you click on social media links, you can simply add in your own custom social media links. And you can also add in terms and policies. So for this link, it will take it to the Shopify terms and policies, which you can set via clicking on this manage policies. And here we have this copyright option where you can simply remove the powered by Shopify by toggling it off. So it's that simple. Now we will come to our footer part where we will add 2 column and we will also add shape divider. Okay, so let's click on this footer. And now I'm going to add navigation link, or you can say footer menu. So let's click on this add block. Also, you can hover over this here and you will find this plus sign where you can add block. So I'm going to click here and then search for menu. And here you can see that we have our menu showing up. So I'm assuming this is different as compared to your main menu. Currently it's showing the main menu. If I click on that, you can see that we have main menu, but you can change it to anything else by clicking on this here and then clicking on replace, where you can see I have created a separate footer menu. Now, in order to create a different menu, you will need to go to the backend and create menu, but that's not the topic for today. So I'm simply going to select footer menu here and then click on save and go back. And I'm going to drag and drop it here. And then I'm also gonna add heading where I'll say contact links, or you can simply say links. Now here we have this join our email list where I want to display the address, but I also want to display that in right next to the links. So for that, let's go back, and on this group under footer, you can see that we have direction where we have vertical and horizontal. So currently the direction of it is vertical and we need to change it to horizontal. Now I just want 3 columns on my footer. Currently one is for menu, one is for where I will display the address, and the third is for this subscribe newsletter. So I'm going to remove this text block here. So here we have this option of this delete icon and then hiding. I don't need that, so I'm going to delete that from here. And here I am going to add in the filler information. Before that, I'm going to add the heading before email sign up, where I'll say subscribe and get 10% off. Right? I'm going to add in some filler text and add in some links to the footer menu. So guys, I've added some links and some dummy text for the address column, and now we will adjust the spacing so these 3 headings are properly aligned, right? So let's first click on this group where we have our menu and address, and here make sure to select the position to be top and remove any gap which you have, so it will be 0 pixel, right? Now you'll still notice that links and subscribe and get % off heading is aligned, but address is going a little bit up. So we'll click on this address block and we will add additional 10 pixel padding on the top. Now you will notice that these 3 headings are properly aligned. Now what I want is to change the background color for this footer section, just like we have done for the utility section. So let's click on this footer section here and let's change the color scheme to be something different, where I personally like the scheme 3, but again, you can change the color scheme as per your own requirement by clicking on this edit button here or edit nav link here to change the color scheme. For now, I'm gonna go with the scheme 3 and it's looking much better. Now, the final part which I want to add is add the divider. And for that, I've already created a tutorial. So all you need to do is just Google Shopify section divider WebSensePro. You will find these videos. So these are the 2 videos which you need to find. I'll also add the link in the description. And here you will also find the code. So that is the article where we have the code for this section. So I'm going to click and add in that shape divider section. So that is our shape divider section code. And in order to add it, I'm going to go to online store, and on our theme where we are currently working, I'm going to add that section. Click on these 3 small dots and then click on edit code. Here it will open up the code editor in a new tab. Now from here, we will click on this arrow of sections and then click on this plus sign and add in our section, and I want to call it divider section dot liquid. You can name the file to whatever you like. Name of the file here is not mandatory to be same as this one. Click enter and you will have this blank file created. Now we will paste the code which we copied from this article. I'll add this article link in the description as well. So click on copy code and paste all of the code on our newly created section. Once you do that, click on save. And now I'm going to go back to the theme customizer where we were editing the footer. Click on save. And after saving that, if you go back to our sections, we will have another section which you can add above the footer. So click on add section here and search for divider, where you can see that we have this advanced shape divider is showing up. Click on that. And here we have a lot of options like waves, clouds. I'm going to find which one I like the most and set up the coloring as well. So let's go with the clouds, I guess. And now we will add in the coloring. Now for the background color, we will add the same color as our footer. So click on this background color, click on this color picker, and then choose the color from our footer. Now you can see that we have our waves blended in with the footer. Now on top of that, if you notice, there's a different color. So for that, we will need to pick the color from the top of the section. And for that, we will click on this divider shape color and again the color picker, and just click on any area outside of the advanced shape divider section. Once you do that, you will see that it's now looking completely blended in with the rest of your theme. And once you do that, you can simply adjust the height, and you can simply adjust the divider width as per your requirement, and click on save. Once you do that and you go back to the store and hit refresh, and you can see that we have our cool looking footer looking nicely on our theme. Now, one thing I would like to change here is the font, which you can easily change by going to typography. So again, go back to the theme customizer, and from there you will have this theme settings gear icon. From there you will be able to find typography, and from there I'm going to change the heading font to be something more attractive, where I personally like this Abril fat face Google font. And now you can see it's looking much more attractive, right? Once you select the font, you'll have this select option from this button here. Make sure to click that and then click on save. Once done, you will have your stylish looking footer ready to go. And that's it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you like this tutorial. I would love to create more videos for you guys. Until next video, have a great day.